We're talking about why Angela Simmons was mysteriously absent from the BET Awards this year, how rumors swirl that she locked herself in a room and cried over the situation, and why Yo Gotti and GloRilla's radiant happiness may have pushed her into hiding. Let's dive in. Alright, so picture this. The 2025 BET Awards are in full swing. All the biggest names are walking the red carpet, lights are flashing, designers are curtsying, and everyone is there to bring their A game. The buzz is real, but fans are noticing a major gap. Angela Simmons, fashion titan, entrepreneur, reality TV veteran, and viral social presence, is nowhere to be seen. No appearance on the red carpet, no backstage candid, no glimpses in the audience. When someone with her level of star power doesn't show, people take note, and fans online did not hold back. Angela is one of those celebrities known for never missing a high-profile event. She's always slaying with jaw-dropping couture, dropping Instagram stories from green rooms, and generating headlines with her looks. But this time, the cameras roamed, and there was only one obvious absence: Angela Simmons. Meanwhile, the spotlight was locked on two other big names, Yo Gotti and GloRilla, who not only showed up but looked ridiculously happy together. And yes, once again, fans on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were shipping them, comparing them, and speculating about Angela's emotional state. Let me set the timeline. Angela and Yo Gotti had been linked publicly for over a year. For the longest time, she was wearing that ring on her hand, and fans were calling them an it couple. You might remember that Gotti even rapped about Angela in a few of his tracks before going public about their relationship. Then earlier this year, rumors started swirling. Things had changed. The ring was gone. The public displays were packed up. The two were still politicking, but the vibe had shifted, quietly, without public drama. No press statements, no tabloid fights, just gone. Like audio in a dropped call. Which brings us to BET Awards night. Yo Gotti hit the carpet looking crisp in his designer suit, looking like the man in control. Standing by his side was GloRilla, signed to Gotti's CMG label, riding a wave of success and hype. They were laughing, hugging, posing like best pals, and lighting up every photo op. Their chemistry was electric, and all over social, people said things like, "They look so happy together," and "There's a real freeness in their bond." In that moment, Angela was literally missing in action, and fans do not forget timing like this. And here's where the plot thickens. Multiple insiders online are claiming that Angela snapped. The story goes, backstage at her hotel or at a friend's place, Angela got notice of the BET Awards photos. Word is she locked herself in a room and sobbed, overwhelmed, hurt, maybe heartbroken. Someone says the only sound heard through the door was her crying, tears rolling as she stared at her phone. No other public sources have confirmed that, but the rumor spread fast. Many tweeted things like, Angela locking herself in a room and dropping tears. That hurts to imagine. And another added, sometimes it's not the split, it's the reminder of what you're seeing now. The image of her alone, crying, while Yo Gotti and GloRilla graced the red carpet so effortlessly, stuck with people. It's important to be clear, rumors are rumors, and there's no official confirmation. But emotional reactions like that? Understandable. Imagine being so deeply tied to someone in the public eye, then seeing them smile and laugh next to another woman. Even if all that chemistry is just industry synergy or sibling-style loyalty, the optics alone could break your heart. And in Hollywood, optics mean everything. Social media acts as both a spotlight and a magnifying glass. One fan wrote, "You don't lock a door and cry if you're just over someone. You lock a door and cry when what's out there hurts more than staying in." Another typed, "Angela kept it low-key this year because seeing Yo Gotti and Glo happy on red carpet. That's champagne with a shot of salt." These quotes carry weight, not because they're official reports, but because they reflect how the public reads the drama. Let's rewind a bit and remember the arc. Angela and Yo Gotti had that long build-up, flirty lyrics, cinched-up brand moments like weddings or events, and real-time couple content. The pairing felt powerful. Then the silence, no breakup statement, no reality show spotlight. Just quiet. In a celebrity context, that means tension. It means saved face, at least publicly, but inside, who knows? And rumors about Angela's tears refer to what some are calling post-closure grief, the sharp emotional sting that hits weeks or months after a breakup, especially when you see reminders of a former partner thriving with someone else. And now let's spotlight GloRilla, not Gossip Girl, but acknowledge her success. She's young, hungry, and riding high. Her tracks are making noise, the label is pushing her, and her energy with Gotti is infectious. Label sister? Maybe. Vibe partner? Perhaps. And that dynamic, in the public view, could have been the trigger needed for Angela to retreat. Again, that's just public speculation. But the visuals, y'all saw them. Red carpet photos of Gotti cracking up, GloRilla leaning in, even a photo where they seem to share an inside joke. It read as intense closeness, which naturally triggered the audience's subscribe for drama brains. And cancel that appearance, that checks out too. Now let's return to Angela's alleged emotional breakdown. It's said she went into private mode right before the awards. No glam, no caption, no travel check-ins. A rare ghosting of her platform. That void, immediately filled by speculation. People posted IG stories like saw Gotti and Glo smiling, yikes. They even joked that all the backstage stylist calls she canceled could have been signaling avoidance mode. For fans of emotionally intelligent celebs, there was compassion too. One Instagram post read, "I hope she's okay. Breakups hit hard, but some hearts hurt in a way our y'all Instagram filters don't show." Another said, "Angela locked in room crying. We send love. Not every red carpet is meant to be walked." So, is this just high school heartbreak with cameras? Maybe, but there's also business. Angela has her own brand empire, fashion lines, reality TV reprised gigs, influencer deals. Photos of her crying, that's more than heartbreak, that's narrative. A raw human story in a world that's polished and curated. Brands sometimes shy away from real emotion, they sell dreams. If she's showing vulnerability, it could change how she's marketed. And wellness experts, watching those IG stories, might note, mental health over event appearances becomes the priority. On the flip side, fans are celebrating Gotti and GloRilla. They captioned shots like the most unexpected do of the night, praising their fashion synergy and uplifted energy. Commenters pointed out the shift. This is a switch up. Before it was Angela presenting with Yo Gotti at events. Now it's her smiling with GloRilla. Some celebrants even suggested that the BET red carpet is evolving, a platform for new pairings, new models of star power. Angela's absence. That maybe signifies a new era. Still, questions remain. Did Angela refuse to go to avoid any public interaction with Yo Gotti? Did she break down upon seeing them laugh and agree? Did she distract herself by locking herself in a room and letting her emotions out? Or was it all a misinterpreted narrative someone spun? Maybe the tears were for something else entirely, a personal matter unrelated to love or heartbreak, misread because of the timing. By now, media watchers are weighing in. Entertainment pundits on Twitter have posted side-by-side photos with captions like, "One couple burns brighter in photogenic joy, the other is absent entirely." That's not just absence, it's messaging. Others highlight the power of narrative. Angela's exit is being crafted. Is this conscious PR, quiet disappearance to reset her image, or unconscious self-preservation? Adding another layer, some fans noted that Angela's decision not to attend was empowering. She could have gone, sucked it up, faced it all. But she didn't. That takes strength, one person commented. There's merit in choosing your own mental space over the glare of false composure. When you lock yourself in a room and cry, maybe you're choosing healing instead of headlines. Maybe her tears were private, away from paparazzi pressure. Of course, others are skeptical. Anytime a celebrity is seen to be crying, the vigilant mobs cry, it's a PR plan. But let's give people emotional complexity. Celebrities are people, they cry, they retreat, they choose when to show up. The optics are just that, optics. They don't always reflect reality, but they do shape perception. So what conclusions can we draw? First, if Angela did lock herself in a room and cry, she wasn't crying for publicity, she was crying for closure. That's a real, honest response that many of us have felt. Breakups hurt. Watch it unfold publicly. That's something else entirely. Second, Gotti's energy with GloRilla seems celebratory and positive, a sign of forward momentum, whether platonic, professional, or otherwise. Third, social media responded immediately, some with empathy, others with gossip, again, normal. But the key takeaway is perspective. Angela's retreat may be a story of self-preservation and private healing. Gotti and GloRilla's joy may be simple happiness and career momentum. Let's take a moment to consider mental health in this. Locking yourself away, taking space, crying, that's not weakness. It's basic emotional survival. Celebs rarely get credit for retreating, but they deserve it. If Angela momentarily needed to step away, it doesn't make her unprofessional or petty. It makes her human. In a world where there's always more to do, quieter comes with courage. All of this leaves us with the question we'll pose in the final moments of today's episode. Did Angela Simmons intentionally skip the 2025 BET Awards to spare herself from seeing her ex thriving publicly with someone else? Did she lock herself away and cry because her heart was fresh? Or was this all public speculation, and she was simply busy living her life away from red carpets? The narrative is still unfolding. Angela hasn't spoken directly. Yo Gotti mentioned her briefly in a post on social media back in April, but made no reference to the awards or any emotional wave. GloRilla posted behind-the-scenes shots from the event, but nothing pointed explicitly toward any relationship dynamics. So it's up in the air. To our viewers, what do you think? Was Angela taking back her peace? Do you support someone choosing to skip a moment if it hurts to witness? And how do we balance empathy with entertainment? Let us know in the comments below what you think happened. Are we reading too much into standard celebrity moves? Or do you believe there was real emotional fallout here?